Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Today, I will be discussing the human environment system. Before we proceed to our discussion, what have you see the picture? Okay. The pictures say, save environment, save human. It means, kung ato ang pangalagaan ang ato ang environment, so, masave na to ang environment. Also, we save the human. Let's have the learning objectives. First, explain what is human environment system. Second, distinguish the ways by which human environment interactions shape cultural and natural landscapes. And the last one, explain environmental and social issues through the analysis of distribution of end processes. What is human environment system? Human environment system is an approach that categorically affirms the significant relation between humans and their natural environment and broad implications of this connection. This method comprehensively employed an integrated geography and also called human environment geography. The branch of geography that describes and clarifies the special aspect of interactions between individuals or society and their natural environment, also called coupled human environment systems. The human environment systems approach as an approach that human environment system combine both human and natural components to show complex interaction. Studying such system is the DPSIR model, which affirms the 5 factors: drivers, pressures, state, impacts, response. That are the DPSIR or the Human Environment System approach. The DPSIR model recognizes the human activities which puts pressure on the environment and how these pressures transform the existing state of the atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, and biosphere. Another related framework is the coupled human environment system, which is also known as a coupled human and natural system or CHANS. It is an integrated scientific framework for exploring the interface and reciprocal interactions that link human, economic, social, to natural, hydrologic, atmospheric, biological subsystems of the planet. This system notes that social and natural systems are inseparable. Next, how human environment interactions shape cultural and natural landscape. The relationship between humans and the environment obviously revealed how the interrelationships between people and their environment shape the so-called cultural and natural landscapes. There are at least 3 key concepts which underlie human-environment relationships. First, humans depend on the environment. Second, humans modify the environment. Third, humans adapt to the environment. Practically, humans depend on the natural environment, which is made of living things and non-living things. Humans rely on these things for their basic needs such as food, shelter, and clothing. Ang mga tao talaga ay nakadepende sa environment, natural environment. Because human needs food, yung pagkain, shelter, yung tulad ng bahay, and cloth, yung mga pananamit or yung mga damit, at iba pa. But humans also modified or transformed the natural environment.
They do this basically to meet their current and progressively growing needs. For instance, people plow and irrigate fields, build dams, and also dig mines. On land, they construct houses, schools, and shopping centers on land. Furthermore, humans adapt to the environment. People have resided in virtually each corner of the world by productively adapting to the varied natural settings. For instance, persons who live in the mountainous region of Baguio City used heating units to keep their homes warm, while people in the lowlands, especially in urban Central Luzon and Metro Manila, use air conditioning much of the year to stay cool in the heat. Ang ibig sabihin nito, yung mga tao ay nag-adapt na sa environment. Like, yung mga tao nakatira sa bundok, gumawa ng init para gumawa ng apoy para sila ay maiinitan or hindi sila giginawin. Yung mga tao naman ay nasa mga lowlands or nasa ibaba ng bundok, sila ay gumagamit ng air conditioning or aircon kasi naiinitan naman sila.
Kaya gusto nilang magpalamig.
Next, is specific examples of human-environment interaction which illustrate how human-environment interactions shape cultural and natural landscapes include irrigation, terrace farming, digging canals, and constructing roads. I discussed the irrigation systems. Irrigation systems are built to bring water from nearby sources, usually rivers, to regions where crops are grown. Early civilization like in Egypt and China employed irrigation systems to cultivate more food, allowing them to develop and grow as civilizations and to have a relatively improved culture. More innovative irrigation systems have been developed in modern times to produce crops even in area once thought barren. Ang taga-Egypt o taga-China, naghuna-huna sila nga ilang in-innovate ang katong mga place nga nagtuo sila nga katong place or area dili na siya makaproduce og good crops. So, naghimo sila irrigation system para ilahatong suwayan ang katong na area kung makaproduce ba jud siya og good crops. Next one is the terrace farming. Terrace farming comprises cutting out flat areas or terraces into near vertical slopes to permit farming. Terrace farms look like steps cut into a mountainside. Their adaptation to mountainous environment enable not only the people in Ifugao, northern Philippines, but also the early Chinese and Japanese and the Inca of Mesoamerica to raise sufficient food for their large population.
Next is
The construction of road. The construction of road enables civilization not only to exchange goods and services with other cultures, but also to invade and conquer. The Roman and Inca empires constructed elaborate road systems throughout their empires, which enabled them to maintain good communication and institute to strong centralized government. And the last one is the canal. Canals are man-made waterways which, like roads, are used for trade and transportation. The early Chinese civilization constructed an extensive canal network that enable them to trade and communication with most of their population. At present, canals such as Suez Canal linking the Red Sea to the Mediterranean Sea, and the Panama Canal linking the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, have contributed profoundly to global trade and communication. Ang kaning kanal gihimo ni siya sa mga tao para madali og transport ang mga goods kaysa una dili pa man dyan na siya wa pa tay mga vehicle. Ang ato pang gamit kay bangka, barko, or ano pa yung pantawid dagat na mga kagamitan. Dito sa kanal, dito nila ginagawa yung trading or yung pagpapalit ng mga goods and services sa ibang bansa.